Hello YouTube. I'm making this video because one of the common cases with the laptop issues that's when your hinges are going off. So you've got your laptop and then one day something like this happens. So I've got this MSI over here. That's a really nice MSI laptop, but unfortunately during its life it have probably a fall, and as a result of that fall hinges just went off and now they are looking like this. So in this video I would like to show you how to deal with such case, because thing is, for this laptop, for this MSI, I was trying to find a new screen with the hinges for it, but unfortunately there is nothing I can buy and replace it, so I'll have to repair it from the state where it is. So in this video I will just showcase how the process looks like to sort this out. Alright, so let's try to open it up as much as we can. Oh dear, this is so bad, literally so bad. Right, so the first thing we want to do, we want to take those screws out if it's possible. If they don't want to unscrew it, that means that whatever the place was that they were screwed into is not there anymore, so just leave them. Okay, is there anything more here? Yep, we've got two more screws. And now we want to remove the bezel, but with removing the bezel, please be careful. Do not apply too much force, because there are little things that are making it to hold together. So try to take it out slowly and gently, because otherwise your bezel might just crack if you won't be gentle enough. Okay, so that's our bezel removed. Now over here we can see that hinges are absolutely fine. It's just the plastic that got snapped off. So let's work further on that then, and let's try to remove the screen. can see now that the screen is actually already getting quite loose. So let's carry on with the screw that's there on the top. And now we are moving to the bottom left. Right, so now once we've got all the screws removed from the screen, we can start removing the actual screen. So let's try to separate it from everything else. And here it goes. There was a bit of a metal over here, like this. So let's take it out. And now, over here, there's that screen cable attached to the screen. So we want to remove it. So this is now removed. And as well, we want to remove that little part over here, which is responsible for making sure that the screen will have a light. So here we go. So we are taking this out as well. Right, so that's out. And now we can remove the screen itself, because it's not attached to anything else anymore. So can we take it out? And this will give us an access, the source of the problem, which are these screws over here that hinges are attached to, and that's what we'll work on. But before we will work on that, I'll try to get a bit more access to it over there. Well, actually, maybe not. All I have to do right now is to remove the cables. So that's the cable for a webcam. Let's take it out. And here we have a Wi-Fi antennas. Okay, so that's it for this part of the laptop. Now let's move it to this position. Oh yeah, I won't take the buzzer out. Now on the bottom you see that there are those things that are holding the that little hinge cover from the bottom, so we want to take them out. That will let us to take the hinge cover out. Here we go, that's our hinge cover. And over here we have a switch button attached, so we want to take this out as well. Good. So now we're nearly there to take the back cover of the laptop. To make it easier, I'll remove the keyboard and I'll unplug the Wi-Fi antennas. So now I can remove keyboard. And this way I can access the Wi-Fi antennas. So from the back I've disconnected the antennas over here, and it was just inside there. And I've disconnected them from the Wi-Fi card over here, and I've pulled them a bit so I can work with a green lead. So let's go back to the other side. And now thanks to that I can work on the actual issue, which is our screws that are completely broken over here. So now let's go back to our screen now. So what you'll need at this moment is to get a screw mountings from where the hinges were. So let's unscrew that. So that's a bit of plastic that was there. We want to save this. And now let's go back to our broken hinges. So what I have over here is a hot glue, and I'll use hot glue in order to repair the broken plastic from the hinges. Yes, we want to give a good amount of hot glue everywhere. Right, so that was the first one. Now we've got the second one. and we want to secure it by additional amount of the hot glue. We want the hot glue to be literally everywhere around it. So we will give it a really good support, because this part of the laptop right now has been already damaged, so we want it to be as solid as possible at this point. And here comes the third one. And again, hot glue all around it. And now, just for the support, we're adding more hot glue, so it will make like a solid structure inside here. Okay, so once we are done, we have to wait for it to dry a bit, so it will become more solid. And we can work on this part over here, so we can fit our screen back again and take the excessive amount of the glue out. There's still excessive amount of the glue over here, so I'll remove it so I can put the hinges over. So the next thing we want to do is to take the hinges out of the laptop. Please bear in mind there is a little screw on the other side. So that's our hinge. And now there's a most important part, is we want to put everything back together. So there will be our Wi-Fi antennas going here. We want both of them. Now there is our hinge going. So now our hinge is fitting quite well, but to make sure that it will stay there and won't have any problems with it, I'll add additional glue everywhere. So the hinge will be fitted not only on the screws but on the glue as well. So let's do that. Yes, we want as much glue as possible. So the glue goes literally everywhere. And now we can put our screws back. So here we go, we got the screws back in, and now there's a excessive amount of glue, so we are removing this. To make sure that hinge will be leveled with everything else. Alright, so that's the final result. I think it looks pretty decent. And we've got a hinge in as well. So now that's the time to assemble it all back together and test how it works. Now we can put the Wi-Fi antennas back. So we can take back the inverter and put the inverter back. But I won't be using screws yet because I want to plug the screen first, and then I'll be fitting everything in as it was. Here goes the screen cable. And now I'll plug in the inverter. The thing is, with inverter, this cable, it goes only one way. So in case if you just try to pull it all the way around, it won't let you. So here we go. So let's put it back again, and now the screen. And now, once we have all the screws back, what we want to do, we want to add some more hot glue to just secure the hinge. Because just before putting the bezel back, we want to just cover all of it in a hot glue. That should give it some extra stability. And now we can put the bezel back. Right, so we're back here from this side. So now I'll put back the keyboard as it was. So I can pull this antennas back again. Okay, so now the keyboard goes back in. Let's get the power button back. This might be a challenge. Okay, fits. Now finally back these little rubber bits. Right, everyone, I've noticed that my camera wasn't working for a while, so I don't have a full footage of what I have done, but I can show you the final result, because after gluing all the things inside the screen assembly, I've moved to put some glue from the outside as well. So that's how it's come out, because over here there was like a bit of a space between the bezel. So that's the result. Whilst it's not maybe ideally aesthetic, it made this laptop working back again. So if I would just move it back and open it. Oh, still a bit of a glue. So you can see that it holds quite well. So the glue is there, it made its job perfectly, and the screen holds really well. So I can go and close the laptop without any problems, and then open it back up again. So as you can see, the laptop works fine. The screen is displaying with no problem. The hinges works. So basically it's a fully working laptop. So the hinge operation with a hot glue have sorted it out. So now the laptop is usable, back again. It might be not as pretty as it was previously, but it's all fine. You can still use it. It's still capable of doing everything that it was doing previously. So besides a bit of a glue that you'll see over there, the aesthetic condition is fine. Right, so here's just a quick update. I found new button bolt. So here is the new button bolt. The reason why I didn't have it earlier was because I couldn't find a button for this model. However, I've bought one for GX705, so it fits pretty well. It's practically the same laptop, just differently perforated. So I think it looks pretty decent. Anyway, I've got this laptop right now sold, so it's time for it to go. I just wanted to put that information in this video so everyone could see how this new button bolt looks like. I think it made it looking alright, this laptop. It's glued over here. Now the look of the laptop is looking much better. So thank you very much for watching and see you in the next video. Have a lovely day.